for the next couple of days off, but he'll be back with us later in the week. It is time now for our interview with Marie Phillips and Bob King with the Indiana Elks Lodge. And our interview is presented by Marcus and Mack, voted best law firm, best personal injury lawyer 4 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. Marie, Bob, how you doing this morning?
Great, thank you. How about you?
Fine. Doing fine. Marie, I'm going to ask you to take one step closer to the microphone. There we go. Okay. And also, we want to let everybody know that this interview is also being streamed on our Facebook page as well. So if you miss it now, or you can tell your friends about it, you can log on to WCCS on Facebook and watch it there. So the Indiana Elks Lodge, Marie, as exalted ruler, I should mention, first off, one of the missions of the Elks is to always remember the veterans. That, I know, has been a long-standing tradition going back to the founding of the Elks Lodge, right?
Absolutely. As long as there are veterans, the Benevolent Protective Order of Elks will never forget them. We will always be here for them.
So let's talk about some of the efforts that are going to be done coming up on tomorrow, actually. So, Bob, first off, how long have the Elks been doing a veterans breakfast?
When I was thinking about this, I say more than 60 years.
Wow.
We have been offering the breakfast for veterans on Veterans Day. It has become a very looked forward to event in our lodge.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, and as we mentioned, it's part of the Elks mission,
right?
To continue to honor veterans. So. This will happen at the Elks Lodge on South 13th Street. When do things get underway?
8 o'clock tomorrow morning.
All right. And the Elks, and you said over 60 years. Wow. So it's free for all veterans, right?
Absolutely. We will be serving eggs, bacon, sausage, hash browns, toast, coffee.
And one of the things I think it's also pretty nice is how much the community gets involved with the Elks Veterans Breakfast. Bob, maybe you can touch on that a little bit.
Well, over the years, the various businesses in Indiana have contributed to that breakfast. At one time, and I'm not sure about this year, but that doesn't mean they haven't participated.
Right, yeah.
Cunningham Meats, when our former community service servant, Ed Bratton, was around, Ed was very cooperative in terms of getting food to us. So we have many organizations and businesses in town who support this event.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not only that, but a lot of service groups too.
That's exactly right.
So maybe you can talk about that, Marie, some of the groups that are helping out with this.
The actual Boy Scouts Troop 1011 will be serving help serving food tomorrow, and they will be presenting our colors for us.
Excellent. That's great of them.
Yes.
That's been a tradition with them too for many years.
Yes, it has.
Yeah. Being a member of that troop, I know.
Oh, congratulations.
All right. So anyway, but you've been able to send out all the invitations then to all the military and retired personnel?
Invitations have been sent out to dignitaries here in town and all of the local homes that have veterans. We are welcoming them to bring them, and it's put out publicly.
All right. So, Bob, as she said, there have been a lot of government officials invited. Are they going to give a little speech as well?
Well, when we try to provide that opportunity for our guests to welcome the veterans or have any short speech, if you will. We try to keep that breakfast to about 1 hour because we're also looking forward to participating in the parade this year.
That's right. Yeah.
We will have a unit in the parade that hopefully we're going to be flying all the military flags with our unit. Mm-hmm. And we're looking forward to that. This will be the first time we've flown the flags in the parade.
Wow. Okay. So that is pretty significant. Yeah. Now, normally in the past, there's been like a bus that has gone back and forth. If the veterans are taking part in the parade and still want to take part in the breakfast, there's been transport for them made available. Right. Is that going to be the case
again?
There
will be this year.
Yes. There will be a van that will be able to take people back and forth from the lodge to the parade site.
That's actually pretty cool, too. That's a very nice service there.
Yeah.
So everything, again, we're getting underway at 8 o'clock, but the prep work for this, Marie, has got to be monumental.
It is. It started some tonight, and then we will be at the lodge at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning to start cooking.
Wow.
So the actual preparation for it is, and we need to mention a couple of different people, although there are many people who have been involved. But Alan Hicks is the chair of the Veteran Services committee at the lodge, and he's sort of in charge of the kitchen tomorrow.
Okay.
And Colleen McGinnis has been working in charge of the dining room, and she again is doing that this year, along with a number of different members who have given her a lot of help. It takes a lot of effort to get that dining room set up for 100+ people.
It takes probably the entirety of the Elks Club. Am I right on that?
But we enjoy doing it, and I know the veterans, when they come, they always appreciate being at the Elks Lodge for that breakfast.
It is. It's a great honor. Now, do they need reservations for this, Marie?
No, they could just walk in and enjoy their breakfast.
All right, excellent. And again, this is going to start at 8 o'clock. So just talk about some of that. We talked a little bit about that prep work. He's saying that that they're going to be there like this evening, coming in at 5 this morning. But it's good work, and the people with the Elks enjoy it.
It is. We thoroughly enjoy seeing these ladies and gentlemen come in and enjoy their breakfast and serving them for what they've done for us in our country. Over the years, I just want to throw out the Elks was one of the first ones in World War I to equip and manage 2 hospitals in France and 1 in Boston.
Wow.
So we have welcome home kits that we give veterans who are in need. Alan Hicks is in charge of that. Mm-hmm. So we do a lot for our veterans here locally. That's
amazing. The fact that the Elks history does go back that far to what people would call the Great War or World War I. So this is going to be just another great long-standing tradition. Any other events down the road that are going to benefit our veterans that the Elks are going to be taking part of?
The Christmas program. We have a very extensive Christmas gift program. Again, Colleen McGinnis coordinates that along with several other members of the lodge. Mm-hmm. But we put together, I think, about 100 gift bags for Christmas, and those are delivered to the veterans who are in homes and special care facilities throughout Indiana County.
Nice.
We go from the northern part of the county to the southern part of the county.
Excellent. Can anybody in the community help out with that effort there, Marie?
Sure. We put it out there on our website, and if they want to come in, we will welcome any volunteers that we can get.
All right, excellent. Also, probably financial donations as well
Absolutely.
To help purchase the care packages.
Right. Absolutely.
So, Bob, so these care packages for the holidays, are these like undershirts, socks, things like that?
Right, those kinds of things we sometimes purchase from an organization that has specialty pins. And last year, as a gift, we try to give everyone at the breakfast program. I'm not sure what we have tomorrow.
We have pins for them.
A special pin. Excellent.
We got a bracelet last year that had all the military branches of military on it. That kind of information, those kinds of gifts will be included in the Christmas package as well.
That's awfully nice. That is some great stuff there. Yeah. So let's recap. The lodge at South 13th Street, at 475 South 13th Street, will host the breakfast tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. until about 9-ish.
9, 10 o'clock, because we got to get to that parade.
Because we got to get to the parade. If the veterans need transportation to the parade, that will be provided. And it is free of charge for all veterans. And if anybody wants more information or if they want to contribute to what the Elks can do, how can they get a hold of you folks?
Feel free to call the lodge, and we will answer all questions, inquiries, and anything you want to know.
Excellent. Yeah. Well, Marie and Bob, thank you both very much for joining us on Indiana in the Morning. I look forward to seeing the unit tomorrow in the parade. We'll be covering it here on WCCS on our Facebook page and on Renda Digital TV, I believe. So we'll look forward to seeing all those brilliant military flags being flown.
Yeah, well, thank you very much for having us, too. It's always a pleasure to be here, and we appreciate you, Todd, and yourself, and Renda Broadcasting for giving us the opportunity to invite veterans to come to the Elks Lodge. And so thank you very much.
That's
Absolutely.
right.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And one other thing, I just thought of this. This is good fellowship between veterans, too.
Absolutely.
That helps a lot.
Exactly.
All right.
Absolutely. Thank
Excellent.
you.
Marie Phillips, the exalted ruler of Indiana Elks Lodge 931. Bob King, the chair of the Americanism Committee, joining us this morning on Indiana in the Morning. And our interview is presented by Marcus & Mack, voted best law firm, best personal injury lawyer 4 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmac.com. And as I mentioned, we will be offering coverage, video coverage of the Indiana County Veterans Day Parade tomorrow on our Renda Media social media pages. So be sure to check us out on Renda Digital TV or on our Facebook page for more information on the coverage of that parade. It is always going to be a beautiful parade. If you're going to come out to it, though, bundle up. It is going to be a chilly day, but if you don't want to make it out but still want to watch, you can watch it on Renda Digital TV and on our Facebook page as well. So again, we'll have that starting around 10:30, 10:45 tomorrow. Indiana in the Morning presented by First Commonwealth Bank, and our interviews continue into the next hour. Ralph and Janet May with St. Thomas More Parish and Mike Miller will join us to talk about a music bingo fundraiser that will happen later this week. And we'll also talk with some representatives from the Blairsville Community Band about some of the events that are coming up on their schedule. So we hope you stay with us. Coming up next, the latest in national and international headlines from Fox News. And then Matt Lewis joins us once again from the WCCS newsroom, and we'll have sports in a minute as well. Indiana in the Morning presented by First Commonwealth Bank. WCCS news time is now 8:58. The news coming up next.
Mom was diagnosed with Alzheimer's at 58 years old.
8 years into the disease was when all the light went out.
For me, it was heart-wrenching.
Looking into the eyes of somebody with Alzheimer's, sometimes you just don't see the person's soul is like gone.
And it takes a toll on everyone. I mean, it's a depressing disease to watch unfold before your eyes.
She actually thought those of us who were caring for her and who loved her most were her worst enemies.
More and more responsibilities fell on my shoulders.
This disease just ravages a family.
It changes your life.
The magnitude of it is indescribable. My mother taught me to be in the moment.
We have to live